Hello everyone, welcome to O for Organic. In this video we will be discussing what electromagnetic waves are made up of. So when I show a wave, I draw a crest and a trough. But the question is, what is it that forms this crest and this trough? Every charged particle forms an electric field around itself and a magnet forms a magnetic field. But is it possible to have an electric field without a charged particle? Or a magnetic field without a magnet? The simple answer is yes, of course. But how? To understand this, let us first understand the relation between electricity and magnetism. And this relation was explained by Faraday's law of induction. This law says that if you have an electric field and you change it, so if you have a changing electric field, it will generate a magnetic field. And vice versa, if you change a magnetic field, it will generate an electric field. But the question is, how do you change the electric field? So we have a positively charged particle here and it will create an electric field around itself. Now if this charged particle undergoes any movement, it will change its electric field. This is one of the ways of changing electric field. You can shake it up and down, you can move it sideways, and it will change its electric field. Now this changing electric field will generate a changing magnetic field according to Faraday's law of induction. Now this changing magnetic field will further create an electric field. Now since the magnetic field was changing, this electric field will also be changing. And this will further create a changing magnetic field, and this process will go on like a chain reaction. This means that if we have either an electric field or a magnetic field and we change it, the other property will automatically be generated. Let's say I have an electric or a magnetic field here and I change any one of them. Suppose I change the electric field here, so it will generate a magnetic field. Now since this electric field was changing, this magnetic field would also be changing. Now since this magnetic field is changing, it will further produce an electric field, and this process will go on like a loop. And this will keep producing electromagnetic waves continuously. Now let us understand this process with the help of a graph. This is y-axis, which shows the electric field, and x-axis here shows time. Let's suppose that at this point of time, this is the electric field. Now at this point, electric field increases and it keeps on increasing with time, reaches a maximum value, then changes, goes down, becomes 0, then changes the direction, reaches a maximum value and goes on. So if we join these dots, we'll form a graph like this. Now since we have a changing electric field, it is going to create a magnetic field as well, and this magnetic field can be shown on z-axis. Now at this point where electric field was this, the same would be magnetic field, but it will be shown on z-axis. Now this magnetic field is also going to change in a similar manner as electric field. So it will first increase, reach a maximum value, and then will decrease. So if we join these points, we'll see something like this. So you can see where electric field was 0, magnetic field is also 0. So we have two graphs here. This one is called as the electric field wave and this is the magnetic field wave. And both can be shown like this. So if you can recall, in our previous videos we discussed that electromagnetic wave is not actually a single wave but is a combination of two waves, the electric field wave and the magnetic field wave. And these waves are nothing but graphs. So now you know what electromagnetic waves are made up of. They are actually graphs. And once you have an electric or a magnetic field and you disturb it, the electromagnetic waves are automatically produced. If you found the video interesting, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.